Hello world, boyfriend back with another pickup video for you. Been a while, and I have amassed yet again a gigantic haul of stuff, so let's get to it. This time I want to start with Nintendo Powers. And the first one I'm going to show you guys is, it's got the subscription renewal cover on the front. Issue 75 with the Virtual Boy. Remember that? The Virtual Boy? What's cool about this issue is it comes with all the proper accoutrement, which is the 3D cards and the 3D glasses, and you just don't run across that very often, so it's cool. I was very happy to get that. The second issue is number 19, and that's the 4-player strategy guide, which is cool because of the little strategy guide subsets from the early Nintendo Powers. This was the last one I needed, so I'm very happy about that. Then 31, which is the Metroid 2 for Game Boy, one of the best Game Boy games out there. And, ooh, this one I'm very excited to show you guys. Been looking for this one for a while, finally found it. Great condition. Issue Dos. Number 2, which is Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest on the cover. So happy I finally found this. What more is there to say? I'm just excited. I'm just excited. Oh, and that was all the Nintendo Powers I got. But I do have another magazine I want to show you guys. If you haven't heard about this, well, now's your chance, so keep watching. And that is Retro Video Game Magazine. Now, what this is it's a brand new magazine. This is issue 2 and 3. I don't have issue 1. Killing me. But what it is it's a brand new magazine that was created through crowdfunding. And the guys that created it are going for kind of a Nintendo Power vibe. Since that's not around anymore, they wanted to create a new collectible magazine. And what's great is it covers everything from retro games to modern games if they got kind of a retro vibe, retro feel about them. And what I mean by that is in issue 2, the cover story is River City Ransom Underground, which is an indie sequel to the original River City Ransom on the NES. Great stuff. Couldn't recommend it enough. This is an unpaid endorsement. I just love it that much. Check it out. I will put a link to it, boom, here. Check it out, and you won't be disappointed. You just won't. And that's all I have to say about that. Speaking of Game Boy, back to the Nintendo Power that had Metroid 2 on it, and I said Game Boy, so horrible segue. I got a bunch of Game Boy games. I'm in love with Game Boy right now. I don't know why, I just can't get enough of them. There's so many games that, growing up I had a Game Boy, but I didn't have a lot of games, so now I'm discovering all these Game Boy games that I never got to play or always wanted to play, and I'm loving it. I'm loving every minute of it. So, without further ado, I got some RoboCop, based on the original movie, not the remake for you youngins out there, the original Paul Verhoeven movie. Terrible game, but check out the movie. Ooh, this one's cool. This is a great one. Totally underrated gem, I think. It's called Kix. I think that's how you pronounce it. Q-I-X. And Greg from Arcade Impossible is a big fan of that game. So if you've never heard of Arcade Impossible or Greg, check out his channel. Boom, here. Or boom, here. Why do I make more work for myself? I'm just going to have to annotate that twice. Boom! 3 times now. Why would I do that? If that finger didn't show up on camera, boom! 4 times. Who does that? I'm insane. The next game I got is called Nemesis, and that is part of the Gradius, however you say it, series. Nice little shoot-'em-up for the Game Boy. I don't really know how many shoot-'em-ups are out there for the Game Boy, but I like that one. It plays well, it's fun, and it's on the Game Boy. What more can you want, people? Here's a good one. Donkey Kong. Now, what's great about this is the first 3 levels play like the original Donkey Kong arcade game, but then it turns into this brand new puzzle game. It's super fun, super addicting. I can't get enough of it. Can't get enough of all these games. That's a common thing I say. Did you notice that? This one, I can't get enough of. It's called Bionic Commando, and what's great about this is it's a fantastic NES game, and it's a fantastic port. A lot of NES games that got ported to Game Boy at the time left a little to be desired, but this one is actually a really great port, so check it out if you have never played it. And finally, and probably the best of all of them that I got, Kirby's Dream Land 2. Fantastic sequel, fantastic game. Label's a little bit messed up, so maybe I'll get a label upgrade one day, but until then, I will stick with this one. And if you've never played it, why haven't you played a Kirby game? What are you doing? Stop this video right now and go play a Kirby game. And check out Greg's channel. Boom! Oh, why do I keep doing that? Let's move on to some Super Nintendo games. The first game I got is called Super Putty. And I only played this one for a little bit, but it was actually kind of intriguing. It's kind of like a puzzle platformer hybrid type game. What do you guys think? Any of you out there played it? Let me know in the comments below if I should play it. I don't know. Then the next three I got with the game and the manual at the same time. The first of which is NBA Showdown. I didn't even make it past the EA Sports, it's in the game screen. So, you know, sports games are a dime a dozen. So I don't know anything about that game. This one's pretty cool, Wildsnake, and it's a puzzle game from the creator of Tetris. I'm going to butcher his name right now. Alexei Pajitnov. Did I butcher it? Did I butcher it, people? But it's basically Tetris with snakes. Actually, do you remember the old... Now we're going back in time. Remember on the old Nokia cell phones, the snake game? Imagine that, but it's Tetris. So the snakes are kind of falling and you have to line them up like that. Did that make sense? That's what the game is. And finally, RoboCop versus Terminator. Not much to say about this game. It's not my favorite, but why I picked it up and why it's cool is it came with this, which is, it's like a hard plastic case. I don't even know what it is. Like, are you supposed to put this around the box? It's really neat, and I figure you don't run across this very often, so I picked it up. And that's pretty cool. And that's all the, oh dear, that's all the Super Nintendo games I got. If you watched the last pickup video, I got a Nintendo 3DS, very exciting, and I got a couple games, Link Between Worlds, New Super Mario Bros. 2, well, I got another game, and I don't think I've ever mentioned this before on any of the pickup videos, but I'm a huge fan of the Resident Evil series. So I was very excited when I found out there was a Resident Evil game on the 3DS. Now, if you know anything about Resident Evil, this is kind of a hybrid between Resident Evil 4 and the original Resident Evils 1, 2, and 3. And what I mean by that is the play mechanics are like Resident Evil 4. It's got that same style with the laser pointer. But the feel and the atmosphere harkens back to the originals, where you have to conserve ammo. You got to kind of move around a little bit more slowly. Discovering things, looking for things. Very fun. I recommend it. If I had one negative thing to say is there's way too many cutscenes in it. It feels like every 3 minutes you're watching a cutscene. No, screw the cutscenes. I don't care about the cutscenes. I just want to play the game. Having said that, though, I recommend it if you're a fan of the Resident Evil series. It's pretty fun, especially on handheld like the 3DS. Then I got some controllers. Now, anybody who knows anything about collecting is you always get controllers if you find them cheap enough. Controllers are not easy to come by, especially the ones I'm going to show you. And if you can find them cheap, always get them. They're good to have. Controllers always break. They're good for trading. They're just all around great. So that's my tip for you for today. And the controllers I got a couple GameCube controllers. And obviously GameCube controllers are very popular right now because of Super Smash Brothers. But I got the purple one with the clear back and a black one, both in excellent condition. And pick up GameCube controllers. Remember, they only made GameCube controllers for the GameCube, but Smash Brothers kept going. You got Smash Brothers Brawl on the Wii, and now you got the new Smash Brothers coming out. And everybody wants the GameCube controllers, but they only... So you're spreading all these controllers across 3 systems. It's ridiculous. Make more GameCube controllers, Nintendo. None of this third-party crap. Give us a first-party controller again, which actually they are, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. The next controller I got was, this is great. It's for Super Nintendo. It's a third-party controller. I don't even know how to say this. Psyware, iPad, a Psyware. I don't know. But what's great about this controller is it's programmable. So if you're playing, for instance, a shoot 'em up, you can program the A button to be on auto. So you don't have to keep hammering away at the A button and ruin your controller. It's on auto, you hold it down, boom, now you're just shooting forever and ever and ever to your little heart's desire. But I don't come across these very often, but if you do, pick them up. It's great. Great to have. And finally, the creme de la creme, the main event. And this is super cool because what I'm about to show you, you never run across in the wild. You never run across. And how I found them is Girlfriend, who you might know from my other little series called GirlfriendVS. Recently, her and I took a trip to the motherland, London, England, and it was amazing. My first trip abroad. I don't have enough nice things to say about London. It's just amazing. I had super fun time. But while we were there, we were cleaning out a shed with all of her childhood things, toys, what have you. Turns out, guess what she had? Some Game & Watch stuff. Holy crap. Turns out Girlfriend did play video games when she was younger after all. But not really. So, without further ado, let me show you what I found. I found some third-party ones, first off. This one, I haven't even played it yet. It just says game on it. I don't know. But actually, looking at the screen, looks like it's some sort of tennis game. I love that it's just called game, though. Then I found these two, both clear rip-offs of Game & Watch. This one is called Air Force, but the brand is Play and Time. Now, if there's any blatant rip-off of Game & Watch you're ever going to find, it's probably Play and Time. Are you kidding me? That is like the least creative Game & Watch rip-off ever. But I haven't played this, but Air Force, let me know. I don't know. Very cool. And then another blatant rip-off. This one's called Crazy Kong. Wonder what that's ripping off. From Grandstand, Donkey Kong rip-off. Great, though. Then, the actual Nintendo licensed Game & Watches. Let's start with this one. Donkey Kong. Hey, the real Donkey Kong, the real deal. And for all you youngins out there, let me show you this. Wonder where they got the inspiration for the DS and the 3DS. Mayhaps a Game & Watch? Woo! By the way, these are fantastic condition. I'm so excited I found these. The next one, we got a little Mario Brothers action, and this one actually opens kind of like a book. Yeah, look at that. And another perfect condition, and it's the original Mario Brothers, like the or kind of a throwback to the original arcade game. Very fun. And finally, Tropical Fish. And Girlfriend told me this is actually her favorite one that she had when she was a kid. This is the one she played the most. Tropical Fish. What more can I say? It's so exciting to have these. Like I said, you never find them, and now they're in my collection forever.
Well, hang on a second, boyfriend and world. You can keep them in your collection, living there for a while, but technically they're still mine. So, but you can borrow them.
Forever. Hey, where are you going? Come back here. Now it's done. And Girlfriend's never in the pickup videos. Can you believe it, everyone? So why don't you say goodbye? That's all I got for you guys today. Until next time, boyfriend out. Take us away, Girlfriend.
Bye.
Nailed it. Nailed it. All right. Thank you.